through the first four, 3-4 games up here, what have you been able to experience? What have you been able to learn from, playing with this group so far?
I mean, it's just fun to play. I really enjoy being up here. I really enjoy the team. We just play the right way, and most of the time we play hard. Obviously, Friday night we kind of came out and got smacked, but it's just a joy to play with a group like that, and the best reps are live reps, and just really enjoying kind of getting that freedom to play up here.
And Tyler was saying they're trying to emulate the role you have in Boston. What sort of things do you focus on coming into the game? Obviously, you're playing with that second unit too. I'm sure that's part of it. But what are you trying to do when you get into the game?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really just focused on bringing energy, defending, rebounding, and then hitting open shots. And, coming off the bench here, I think is really good. And just in terms of staying ready mentally on the bench there for the first, 6 minutes. And then when I come in, I'm really ready to play.
You were pretty hot in the first half, and then you sort of cooled down a little in third. How much, mental, do you think about it when you're raising shots before the next one, or is it completely forget that in the past?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it is what it is. I missed a lot of shots in my basketball career, so, I think I had 3 air balls in the second half before I made the last 2. So, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. An air ball in and out, side of the backboard, it's still just a miss. It's still 0 for 1. So, I'm kind of just moving on to the next play, and I'm just trying to, like I said, impact the game in any way I can.
In the last minute there, you made that shot in the corner, kind of looked at the bench, and then something happened late in the game, and you looked back at the bench. How much do you enjoy sort of talking a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I just like to compete. That's just part of playing the game, and it's nothing like serious. It's just part of the game, part of being a competitor, and that kind of gets me going a little bit, and so I just enjoy that aspect of playing basketball.
Did they say something to you?
No, it's just all fun and games. Yeah, for sure.
There's a track record in this organization of guys playing in Maine and then succeeding in Boston, Jordan Walsh, who's getting an opportunity now, Nimi, Sam Hauser, Luke. How much have you talked to those guys? And when you were coming up here, were there conversations around how to maximize this time? Jordan mentioned he kind of was giving you some advice early on.
Yeah, it's all just about enjoying it. Don't look at it as a demotion. It's not a demotion. It's the opportunity to play and get live reps and get better at your game, so that when your number is called up, in Boston, you're ready to go. And that was kind of the overall message from all those guys. And that's something that I've really tried to do, is just enjoy being up here, and I really have.
And then just being in the NBA, you got the preseason, you got a little bit of experience. Did anything surprise you? I mean, obviously everybody knows it's going to be, everybody's bigger, stronger, more athletic, but was there a surprise?
Not necessarily. I just think, it's just another step up. Things to learn, I think, is probably the biggest thing. The NBA game is, a lot different than college, so just kind of learning that.
What did you take from the preseason? Obviously, it probably didn't go the way you wanted to in terms of making shots.
Yeah.
When you look back on just a couple games there, what sort of things did you have to adjust to or kind of, learn from in those situations?
I mean, I think that, every game in the preseason I got better in terms of just everything else besides making shots. You can't really, I'm not trying to miss shots. You can't really control if shots are going in or not. I put in a lot of time in that part of my game, so I'm not really worried about that. But I think defensively and then just offensively in terms of spacing and crashing the glass, I think each game in the preseason I got better and better. And, that last game, I think it was against Toronto, the last game of preseason, that I felt like my best preseason game, and that's what you want, just to continue to get better and better.
Is there a development plan up here for you, or is it just about the reps and kind of playing?
I mean, like Tyler said, just about reps, playing, and trying to emulate, how it'll be, when I'm with the big squad in Boston.
Hassan got in the game and had some big plays. Obviously, he had that big block. It just feels like he's constantly 10 feet in the air when he jumps. How fun is it to play with a guy like that, especially just watching him these massive plays?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a lot of fun to play with a guy like that, and it's a lot of fun to know that defensively, you can kind of be super aggressive, knowing that you got him back there, super athletic ability to block shots and impact plays at the rim, and then offensively, his ability to fly in and crash the glass and catch lobs.
Seeing Joe and Matt sitting courtside, does that do anything for you as far as extra motivation, or being are you thinking about it during the game with your coaching staff in Boston sitting here too?
I mean, no, not really. I mean, I just, at the end of the day, I like to compete, and regardless if they're here or not, I'm still going to play the same way. And I think it means a lot that they're here and that this matters, and that means a lot. But at the end of the day, I'm just playing.